cancer patient, that they're lacking oxygen, and cancer is basically a glycoprotein and candida. So anytime you're dealing with a cancer patient, give them cacao chocolate and berries together in a blender. That's going to provide the body with lots of oxygen because cancer patients are lacking oxygen. That's what they need. Also, put them on a astringent fruit fast. You know what I mean? And the other thing is dealing with the skin, clean the lymphatic system, clean the blood, and focus on the kidneys. And this is simply how you heal cancer. Stage four, diabetes, AIDS, anything dealing with that is for what we got going on right now.
So um, that's a heavy hitter. And I think I had one more, and I should be. Oh, the heavy hitter right here. Cinnamon. I also grow a cinnamon tree. Here's my cinnamon tree. All right. I paid some big money for this. All right. So I had to buy this from somebody. You can see it's right here. I'm going to be growing my own cinnamon tree. All right. So I will be pulling cinnamon from the bark. I will be going live here, not here soon. Once it's bulking up, it's going to take a couple years, and I'll be able to show you how I pull cinnamon from there. And then we got to speak about the cinnamon leaves. Okay. So cinnamon, cinnamon, cinnamon. You guys can speak on the cinnamon, or Candy, go ahead.
HIV, it cleans the lymph nodes. It's good for upper respiratory. It's good. Remember, HIV, like I said before, is dealing with a glycoprotein. Herpes is dealing with a glycoprotein. Cancer is dealing with a glycoprotein. Every virus and disease known to man is a protein. I want y'all to look into that. It's a complex amino acid structure. So that cinnamon is very powerful. My favorite cinnamon is Ceylon cinnamon. Actually, TKO used some yesterday in his tea, and he used some in the smoothie as well. I always try to incorporate Ceylon cinnamon because it has over 23 benefits. All right, Candy got some more for y'all.
Yep. So what I gotta do real quick, I'm gonna go get my knife, my machete. I'm gonna chop the watermelon open because my chickens are only standing next to me because they believe I'm about to feed them some watermelon. So what do my chickens eat? Do they eat worms and all this other? No, my chickens eat this stuff right here. My chickens also eat burbu bananas because they have seeds in it. They also drink coconut water, y'all. So I'm gonna go get my machete. Caddy can speak to y'all real quick. After I chop this open, we're about to start getting it in. So I'm gonna go get my machete real quick.
Okay. I do wanna speak on the watermelon that he was talking about. Somebody put in the comments that it is false. There's no such thing as male and female watermelon. Well, the thing is that um, so the myth is that we remember the long watermelon as male, and we remember the round watermelon as female. We remember it as that, which is just the way that you remember when you pick it. The longer the watermelon, through history, we have called it male because it's more watery and it's a long. The round one we remember female because females are sweet technically. That we say that that's a female watermelon. So that's just a name that we have talked about over
I'm
time.
I'm so shocked that somebody feels that, but
And I want to talk on that one a
Yeah.
little
So
bit
I mean,
more.
I'm just
So what watermelons are monoecious, meaning they have both male and female flowers on dealing with a plant. So the male flowers appear first on the plant, and the female flowers follow a week or later after. A male flower will connect directly to the vine, while a female flower will have a bulb behind the flower. So that little small watermelon he was pointing at, that is what you call a female watermelon. The long one is a male watermelon. Go ahead, Nader.
yeah, I'm gonna say something that people probably gonna laugh at, but I don't care. Because I work on houses also is that when it comes to y'all's toilets, toilets are the same way. You got elongated and round. All right, it's the same thing. A lot of people don't know that they was made for the men's. Elongated toilet seats and toilets was made for the guys. The rounds is for the women. When it comes to stuff about agriculture, there is female and males out here. It's very true. All right, so but I'm not going to give that attention. This is my sage, and I'm gonna go open up. So I also have sage, my people. What's up, JoJo? This is my sage tree, sage bush. Okay, so I do dye my own sage with my own fruit. I don't use food coloring. I grow this sucker right here. Let's go chop this open so my chickens can eat and yes, and our candy can build real quick. First, we got to open up this for TKO. TKO. I'm about to open up this pink lemon and this key lime real quick.
Let's get it. Get it.
All right. So I'm gonna try to make sure I don't get banned for the knife. So I'm going to put this like that, put this right here, and we're going to open up a pink lemon.
Beautiful.
All right. Now we're going to open up the key lime. Hold
Wow.
on a second. Oh, that was a bad cut. All right.
That is juicy.
Oh, yeah, it's real,
You
real
see them
yellow.
juices fly from that
Right.
thing?
So
Want to
Exactly.
savor some of that.
Right.
now, what's important? Do you see seeds, TK? Do you see seeds?
Yeah. In the native age, this is a beautiful time right now. Continue to go, King. Pardon me.
Can I
Sorry.
add something native just from the comment, just real quick? Somebody was talking about the almonds. We talked about the cyanide with the almonds, and they're saying that they find traces of cyanide in the almond. Actually, when our body breaks down these almonds, it creates the cyanide. So when we eat them and our body digests them, that's where the cyanide toxin comes from. When we break it down. Go ahead, native.
Okay, cool. It's gonna be quick and simple. Um, when it comes to like, let's just say TKO get his medicine cabinet together, a real medicine cabinet, Western world medicine cabinet versus the herbal medicine cabinet. Now, when we break it down, you got your seeds, you got your roots, you got your inner barks and outer barks, and you got your leaves, and you got your seeds again, and your skin. We're gonna break all them down into proper containers. But when we talk about them, some come from the light and some come from the dark. So we gotta be able to understand. The roots and the seeds need to be in dark containers. All right. Your leaves and flowers can be in the clear ones. But if you really put all of them in darkness, because you're gonna see your castor oil and your black Jamaican, all you're gonna see all that stuff is in dark containers because they understand light dilutes. All right. When you talk about sea moss and stuff, all that yellow and that stuff, that man, y'all gotta understand the purplish, the red. That's where the true minerals at, because when it separates from that rock, that mineral, and it goes up to the top of the surface, that sunlight is diluting it. All right, we gotta understand that the sun is good, but when it's attached to the mother, it is still cooking. It's still producing all the minerals and properties. But once it's separated, the light dilutes it. So we got to understand the light code by protecting it. All right, putting it in certain containers. Everybody want to put the herbs in clear containers. It don't work like that. All right, your stuff needs to go back in that darkness where it come from.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Awesome. Um, I have people ask me. I do work out. I do work out every day. I don't mention a lot of my exercise, and I used to do a lot of exercising on Bigo, because I feel like it's something naturally, something that we should do. Shout out to TKO and Armani for exercising, working out, and keeping their body healthy. Because it's not just enough for us to have all these herbs and things like that, and not be active. Cardiovascular system is so important, keeping our heart healthy, including what we eat, that we also are exercising and keeping our body strong, um, which will help us to last, to live longer and have this life and that more abundantly. So I used to do a lot of vegan type of proteins before, to make protein shakes, but I'm going to show you the protein that I use. I did a lot of trial and error, different type of proteins that you get from Smoothie King and these other tropical smoothie and things like that, knowing that they have different sweeteners in it. So this is the first vegan that you can read the ingredients protein that I use. For people that ask me what type of protein do you use, for all my people and kings and queens that work out that want some more protein, remember that it's plant-based protein. And I'm gonna grab it for you right now.
What she's getting to is simple amino acid structures. Protein is a complex amino acid structures, so we're getting into simple amino acid structures.
Okay, so this is a plant-based protein. A lot of stuff that I tell you guys to use is what I use myself. You're lucky because you didn't have to go through the trial and error. You're getting the best of the best, tested and proven. It is expensive. I do get it on Amazon. This is the cinnamon and banana flavor. It only has 7 ingredients. It's all organic, non-GMO. The ingredients that are is pea protein. That's the base of it. It has banana powder, vanilla in it, pumpkin seed, cinnamon, monk fruit, and chai seeds, and that's what it has in here. The other one is a chocolate. If you like the chocolate shakes, the chocolate protein. Remember, this is organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, vegan. We have the pea protein. We have cocoa, dark chocolate. We also have a vanilla, and we have pumpkin seed and chai seeds, and that's what's in here too. So it's only 7 ingredients for each. If that's something, it's 44, right?
I wanted to expound on something. Native, you want to say something real quick before I go?
No, go ahead, take it.
All right, I want to talk about almonds. I want to talk about Brussels sprouts and what y'all should be eating. Because I'm here to just tell y'all the truth, and of course I don't want to lie to y'all. So let's
Right.
talk about almonds, because a lot of people love almonds so much. So 6 terrifying pieces of evidence that explain why you should never eat almonds. We're gonna get right into it. All right. My source, and when you type it up on Google, it's called Dr. Sebi Almonds Facebook, and this will pop up. All right. So raw almonds contain naturally occurring cyanide. Cyanide is poisonous. It's the same ingredient they use to poison subjects. Eating cyanide can be harmfully and potentially deadly, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. It works by blocking oxygen from getting to the cells. It causes them to die. It eventually leads to dizziness, headaches, nausea, vomiting, rapid breathing, rapid heart rate. Large amounts of cyanide may cause convulsions, loss of consciousness, low blood pressure, slowed heart rate, respiratory failure. Can anybody see? Everybody see what that says right there? What that say, y'all? Now, do y'all
Yeah,
still want some almonds?
yeah, they do.
Anybody still want some almonds after this? Press
I
number
like.
one if you still want some almonds.
Yeah, they do.
Press number two if you don't want almonds.
Soulless people gonna bring this seedless fruit up here, okay? So it always gotta have seeds in it. If it don't got seeds in it, I don't know where the hell it came from. So you got your pink lemon, you got your key lime. We want to pick key lime when it's yellow. All right, so now I gotta go feed the chickens real quick. They still keep circling me, these little
Yeah,
babies.
they're gonna get on you.
All right, they gonna start
They
biting on me.
right.
One thing I wanted to say to the people, I'm gonna give y'all a little sneak peek, and I'm one of this is for me to everybody. I want to give y'all a whole list of herbs. Remember, this is gonna be recorded on YouTube, so I'm gonna run through these herbs so y'all can have it and try to put it in your house. So I'm gonna go through it fast as I can. So the first herb you got is slippery elm inner bark. It's good for your digestive system and the mucosa membrane. This is for people who have herpes or HIV. It cleans the lymph nodes. Plantain leaf is a bitter. It has a sweet taste to it. It pulls and tugs on the lymphatic system and on the kidneys. Lily of the Valley is a herbal strengthener. It's full of iron and fluorine and iron phosphate. It gives you a lot of energy. White oak bark pulls on lymphatic very good. It's for inflammation. It's good for receding and swollen gums. Greater bugleweed is full of iron phosphate, good for heart, cleanses out heart valves, vessels, and arteries, lets the heart pump a lot of blood to the kidneys faster. It cleanses the kidneys and open up the airways so you can filter more. So, people in so-called whites, the main mineral they need is zinc phosphate. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we need iron phosphate and calcium triphosphate. Next on the list is purple bladderwrack flakes. It gets to the bro seed. Mixing these all together makes a powerful strengthener. Mexican sarsaparilla has a bitter taste to it. Indian sarsaparilla has a cinnamon sweet taste to it. Both of these is good for HIV, herpes, stage 4 cancer, is very high in iron phosphate, combats inflammation, opens up kidney airways, cleanses the blood, kidneys, adrenal glands, and lymphatic system. Last but not least on the list, marshmallow root. Marshmallow root cleanses the entire lymphatic system. If you go on a pretty much like a 16-hour dry fast, you drink marshmallow root tea, it'll cleanse the lymphatic system out. So that's just a little sample of what I got for now. But later on, we'll talk about memberships and where you can talk to me one on one, meal plans, and etc.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And, and real quick, because we're going out this door, and I'm not rushing y'all because we can still do this at the same time while I'm going out the door. But before I go out the door, because we're going to go to the gym, Is it anything that I may need to take before or after the gym that I bought the other day?
Well, I can say that two bananas will energize you for a 90-minute workout. I've learned that by exercising and working with trainers and things like that. That's how much energy it gives you. So if you want to take a banana, that's cool because it'll give you all the energy you need to work out.
And he don't have the baby bananas.
Okay.
Who don't? Oh, yeah, he
What
don't
Um,
have
else do
no
you say
bananas.
yes?
that
Alfalfa.
dandelion root tea gives you energy. Also, get if you still got some berries, eat those some berries because it's gonna provide the body with oxygen and protect the
Okay, some
cells.
berries. Okay, cool. Put something real
Alfalfa,
quick.
alfalfa sprout, big bro.
And we're gonna get into the alfalfa sprout. Hey, so when y'all leave the gym, if y'all can go to the store, that'd be amazing. We can get some
Yeah.
bodybuilding supplements. When you get there.
All right, cool, 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 cool. Most definitely. And I need to get that shower head today at Lowe's.
Yeah, yeah, grab that, grab that. I'm about
Okay.
to close out on my end so they can, so Candy I have right here. This is a generator that I built from scratch. Candy World also is involved in this stuff too. So is Yes. I have a suitcase generator that I built from scratch, and I have a survival generator I built from scratch. This is around 10,000 watts. This generator right here that I made in 3 days is powerful enough to power up a house and a half. All right, so it's 10,000 watts. When you want to research how many watts does it take to power up a house, it's around 6,000 watts and maybe eight. This right here, I'm working with 10,000, okay, by itself. It takes no oil, it takes no gas, it only runs off of sunlight. And right here, this is my 20, is it 2,000 watts, Candy, or 2,500?
20, 2,500. 2,500 because
Yeah,
I have
I
the
can't
same one.
remember.
Right.
Yep.
2,500.
2,500 watt suitcase, solar panel generator that I can take to the beach. It's getting plugged up by the sun. Um, you see right here. Right here, you can put, like I have my mace, I got my knife. You can put your pistol in here, 9mm, 45 up in here. I can't put my guns up here, so I can't show that. But when it comes to survival, you can put your weapons in here, your knives, your lights, all that type of stuff. So we teach people, Years and Candy, we teach people how to make these type of generator suitcase. Um, Now you see right here, just a click of a switch, boom, and then these should cut on right here. Now you see they cut on. Now it's time to power up your house and stuff. Lights, they work by a little switch, just like that, and they cut on just like that. Okay. There's no sound. Nothing. So when we're talking about infinite water, food, free energy, free food, we're talking about it's all about electricity. What Dr. Sebi and Nikola Tesla was all talking about is about energy, energy, energy. So when it comes to survival, we're talking about feeding, drinking from the earth, and having clean energy and not dirty electricity. So we all we don't we go beyond herbs, y'all. So go ahead, you can take it over, Yiz or Candy.
All right. Is
Um,
TKO staying live while he's at the gym or he's we about
yeah,
to?
TKO, do you want to start the panel on
Yeah, I'm
another
staying live.
day or continue?
No, 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 no. I'm
Okay.
staying
Okay.
live. I'm staying live.
All
You
right.
can
Okay.
switch the screen over to Years or Candy.
You want to take it? Years? You want Candy? Want me to do it?
It's up to you. I know that they're asking about the parasite cleanse, but I want you to continue with what you were saying first.
Oh, Candy, you got it. Ladies first. I'm definitely a gentleman.
Meetings in Brooklyn. I ran into a lady called Chantel. She's an awesome celebrity vegan chef. She's been doing it for years. She's beautiful, outstanding personality inside and out. And she cooked food for us there, and I've been following her for about 5 years now. And ever since then, I've been doing her parasite cleanse. Some sad news is that she is closing up her herb shop, so she's basically getting rid of all the packages and cleanses that she has right now. I know her, so the coupon code, if you do want to order the parasite cleanse, she doesn't have that many left because they're, closing the herb shop. She's going into a whole different direction. It's too much for her to handle, but it's something that is It's been so beneficial for me for the last 5 years. I end up making it myself. So this is the parasite cleanse you could get from her website, and her website is letsbevegan.com, and the coupon code is Candy World. My name all together in capitals. That gives you a discount. The parasite cleanse is $60. With the discount is $48. So letsbevegan.com. That's where you get the parasite cleanse from. And it gives you two packages together. One of the packages is the parasite cleanse. Everything is organic. And it says eliminates intestinal parasites, mucus, candida, waste, helps balance gut, improves digestion, supports healthy kidneys and liver function, cleanses and detoxifies the body. And this is what we're talking about, that kills the worms that are inside of us, that I have done on Beagle before. And I'm going to list the ingredients for you, and that's where I'm going to start making my own parasite cleanse off of her parasite cleanse, since I will not be able to get it from the website no more. But it's woodworm leaf, dandelion root, milk thistle seed, burdock root, Paul d'Arco, black walnut hull, and cloves. That's all that's in this parasite cleanse. And you also taking it with this digestive blend. People are talking about the gut and how to um, clean out your system. This is kills the parasites, and this removes the parasites, flushes it through uh, our intestines. And this right here, it helps eliminate unwanted waste, cleanses the digestive system, relieves constipation, and reduces belly fat. Reduces. Are there side effects? I'll answer that soon. Okay, the ingredients for this is slippery elm, marshmallow root. These are many that Yiz already mentioned, and senna leaf. So these two are what you do, and you do it for 2 weeks, drinking the herbal tea, 32 ounces a day, in 3 to 4 parts, and that's how you do it. So somebody asks, is there side effects? Remember, anytime you detox, the toxins are being removed from our body. So sometimes when you're detoxing, I have heard stories of people feeling nauseous and things like that, and going to the bathroom obviously more than usual and things like that. So they make sure they drink some of the tea when they're home after they get from work, or they drink it really early in the morning before they go to work. So there's different things, but the side effects, no. Everyone that has ever done the cleanse that I know have always told me two things. One, that they have more energy, that it's easier for them to wake up, and it's easier for them to go to sleep, and just energy all around. So with sleep and energy, that's what they talked about, because you no longer have these parasites taking all these nutrients from you.
I maybe didn't catch it. I maybe didn't catch it. But when did you say you're doing it? Doing another cleansing?
I'm doing it in 2 weeks. Now the thing is that usually to receive the parasite cleanse from her website, it usually takes like 3 weeks. It takes a while, and I think that's why she's ending up closing it, because she can't handle the demand. Um, but if you do it, if you're able to access TKO, you got to find a place, a herbal shop that's next to you, and I could
Right.
talk to you about what type of, because all the ingredients are on there, how much herbs, and we got to work with Yiz. This is what he does, and get the right portions, and we could create it ourselves. So if you want to order it from the website, I have that, and also um, I just want to list these certain things as far as whether you feel like you have parasites or not. Here are some symptoms, and then I'm going to let Yiz have the floor. Here are some symptoms that, and for us to understand whether we have these parasites in us or not. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so common parasite infection symptoms are yeast, foul smelling gas. You ever dealt with someone that has foul smelling gas, or you foul smelling breath, stomach cramping, nausea, excessive bloating, fatigue, bad skin, food allergies, headaches, strange appetites, sleeping disorders, muscle and joint aches, muscle spasms, weight gain, weight loss. No matter what you do, you can't lose weight. No matter what you do, you can't gain weight. A loss of appetite, eczema, a foggy memory, IBS, anemia, low iron, poor digestive system, hair loss, moodiness, constipation, heartburn, dry skin, brittle nails, bad food cravings, and low immunity. Those are all things that we deal with when we have parasites, internal parasites, intestinal parasites.
It's
So this
almost,
is it
it's
here.
almost safe to say
Exactly.
beautiful, beautiful information.
Awesome.
Not
Uh,
ugly
y-
information, but it's good
right.
information.
Right. Okay, Yiz, you can have the floor.
All right, all right. So, research means that you're researching something that somebody else said. So, as TKO said, he's a researcher. I'm a researcher. Candy's a researcher. Native Air is a researcher. So, we spent this time researching and things that can really uplift our spirit, mind, and soul, and mixed in with physiology and spirituality. So, these are some of the things I wanted to bring out. All right, because everybody keep asking, what should I eat? I understand about the herbs, but what should I eat? What should I be putting in my body? All right. So I'm gonna be talking about what you're supposed to be eating. Okay. Again, I'm gonna give you the website I'm going to use. All right, I have a teacher here. His name is Yaki Awaken. All right. I'm a consultant as well, a herbalist and a dietitian, and we all work together as a family. So that's the website. All right. I'm gonna show you the website. I'm gonna flip the camera. We're gonna see what's going on. So this is what we got.
Hold on, my bad. Let me put you in this big. I'm driving at the same time. My bad, bro. Let me put you in this big box.
All right, healing the illusion we call dis-ease. Let your food be your medicine. There's no such thing as disease that can't be cured. First, I would like to give all praises to the Most High, as my teacher would say, for my deep passion in herbal medicine and my gifted healing hands. It also would be foolish of me and him to not acknowledge Alfredo Bauman, known as Dr. Sabi, 11/26/1933 through 08/06/2016, whose teaching are what motivated me and my teacher and inspired me to be a teacher, me as well, in the plant-based holistic health community. Fruits, berries, and melanin. Everybody keeps asking me how I am healing diseases so efficiently and so fast. My reply is simple. I don't heal anything. The Most High created the fleshly vehicle body to heal itself if the mind allows it. As long as you are eating and consuming what your body was designed to digest, you can overcome any illness known to man. However, sometimes we need an extra healing boost from the Most High miracle energy plants we call alkaline herbs. It's vitally important that we understand cosmic arrangement, genetic position, and their connection to diet, disease, and healing. Your liver grounds your brain. Your heart pulsates an electric magnetic field. Your pineal gland produces carbon. Your pituitary gland produces copper, and they all create an electric spiral force in your nervous system. You are an electrical living being. Therefore, you were designed to eat electrical living foods. The food is very important and supposed to be eaten are from the land mass and our ancestors, the first blood originated from. All right. The original people did not eat meat, dairy, yeast, grains, protein, or complex sugars. All right. So when we go down and we look at all these primates right here, we got a carnivore, a omnivore, a herbivore, a frugivore, and a human. So I'm gonna let the panel decide which teeth look similar to ours. Which one of these teeth looks similar to ours? Is it the carnivore? Is it the omnivore? Is it the herbivore? Is it the frugivore? Which one? All right, y'all saying frugivore. Okay. So we see what the frugivore eats, right? Fruits, vegetables, and nuts. Now, the primate gorilla is one of the strongest gorillas in the whole jungle. He eats
Right.
plants. He doesn't eat meat. So plants is glucose. It grows stuff, right? It's a rebuilder. Fruits is fructose. It restores stuff. So fruits would be fructose. Plants would be vegetables would be glucose. Now, getting deeper into this lesson that we're getting into, the most electrical alkalinity cells foods humans can eat are fruits, berries, and melons. Fruits, berries, and melons provide the most health benefits and very easily to digest. Fruits are full of amino acids, which are full of hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon, which are highly electrical and are three elements that builds a physical and spiritual existence. Focus on these three elements. So when we get deeper into the meal plans, this is called the amino acid therapeutic diet program. It's going to discuss what we should be eating from week 1, from week 2, and from week 3. We're going to go over that in a few. This right here is called astringent fruits. Astringent fruits. So astringent fruits is the most powerful foods to eat while detoxing. Their ability to pull toxins, acids, dead cells, mucus, parasites, yeast, and fungi from the body on the intercellular level by the way of the lymphatic system is the reason they are considered to be so powerful. They expel toxins through urination. So urination means urethra, meaning you're peeing out fungus and parasites and yeast. When you pee in a cup and let that cup sit for 24 hours and you see white sediment in that cup, that's yeast and parasites and fungus leaving
Mm-hmm.
your body. This means your kidneys are filtrating properly. All right? That's when doctors ask you to pee in a cup, they're looking for that sediment. Bowel movements and skin after being filtrated through the kidney. Fruit consists of simple sugars, monosaccharides. Monosaccharide is something that can raise your ATP. All ATP is adenosine triphosphate. It just means energy. So it raises your energy, your vibrations. That make their biochemical molecular structure, which provides the cells with electrical energetic properties. Let's talk about astringents. All right, how do you get mucus and parasites and yeast, all the stuff out of the body? Seeded grapes. Get your hands on some seeded grapes, the Concord one, the dark purple ones. Do not throw the seeded grape seeds away. Put the seeded grape seeds in a jar because when you make your dandelion root tea, you can throw your seeded grape seeds inside and make dandelion seeded grape tea. Because when the seeded grapes is in hot water, it's going to astringe and give you all the minerals and properties from the seeds. Your key limes, again, stands for Key West, right? One of the highest alkaline fruits on planet Earth would be key limes, all right? You got pomegranates, tangerines, mangoes, oranges, grapefruit. Remember, always the green apples, not the red apples. Pears, peaches, and pineapples. These would be your astringent fruits. Right here would be your antioxidants. These fruits oxygenate and protect the cells. So you can make a pineapple, mango, strawberry, blueberry smoothie. You can make any type of smoothie you want out of these two. All right. Now, it's very important not to mix your melons with your fruit. You only can do fruits and berries together. I'm gonna show you why. So when you do these fruits and berries together, I want you to wait an hour, then get on your melons, because melons energizes the cells and rebuilds the cells. So let's say we're going to work out, right? When you're working out, aren't you breaking down tissue? Aren't you detoxifying and aren't you pulling on something? And then
Yes,
after that, you
indeed.
got to breathe. So when you're breathing, you're oxygenating the cells. So now that you're pulling on it, you're detoxifying, and now you oxygenate it, these can be for a before a workout, right? Before they give you a lot of oxygen. Now usually when you work out, you get tired and you wait a little bit. You want to restore. How do we restore the cells? We restore and rebuild the cells with the phytonutrients, which would be the melons. The seeded watermelon, the muskmelon, cucumber is because it takes a long time for the outside of the cucumber to digest. Cantaloupe, honeydew melon, horned melon, bitter melon is extremely good for diabetes. If you have diabetes, make sure you get that bitter melon, that olive leaf, that Paul d'Arco, etc. Winter melon and honey globe melon papaya. So on this website, you will get everything you need, right? Look at the lions and the tigers' intestines. You see how simple it is? Little squiggly line. This is a little squiggly. It is. This is where you get colon cancer from because you busy stuffing meat and cheese and fish down your mouth all day, and it takes 3 days for that stuff to digest, damn near a year. When you put meat out on the counter, doesn't worms and maggots come out of it? What you think happens inside of your body? What you think happens to the colon? So you keep talking about a colon cleanse. You colon cleanse when you juice. Juice the fruits. That's how we do a sagrada, prickly ash bark, ginger, right? Dandelion root, milk thistle seed. These are powerful gut and colon cleansers that I'm giving y'all. Because look at all what we have to go through when we eating meat. It goes through this whole process.
Hmm.
All right?
Can I add something years
Take your
onto
time.
that? So if you look at the meat eaters' intestines, It's so short because the meat is not supposed to be in the body that long. The same thing Yiz is talking about. Why? Because that meat is going to it festers, it causes bacteria. This is why these animals don't have long intestines because they can't sit in there because there's too many toxins. There was a man that was died, 53 years old, and they found fragments of meat in his intestines that were 9, 10 years old, lining his intestines. That's how long it gets stuck in our intestines because of how long the process is. It's not something that we're supposed to eat, especially not all the time. This is what we're talking about, especially not all the time. It's something you choose to do. They suggest you do it sparingly. It should be certain things. But we live what we teach, and it's not something that I do. It's not something that Yiz does. But I'm telling you, if you do it, you got to recognize you should be doing parasite cleanse at least once every quarter, not every 6 months. You should do it more than usual, and deal with those things. But just remember that that meat will sit in the system too long, that it breeds the parasites, it breeds bacteria, and that's why it leaves the system fast for carnivores. Go ahead, Yiz.
All right. I hope y'all listening to this. TKO, you want to say something, TKO, real quick?
Nah, nah, that's good. No, no, I'm listening.
Okay, cool, cool. So when you talk about plant eaters compared to meat eaters, remember when you look at corona, it just means carnivore. That's all it means because you're dealing with a glycoprotein. I'm gonna show y'all this real quick. We have to talk about what this really is and get to the nitty gritty of this. All right, when you go online and you type in coronavirus schematic, you're literally going to see that it's nothing but a glycoprotein, an envelope protein, a nucleopsid protein, and a spike protein. Y'all see that? Nucleopsid protein, spike protein, all it is a protein. Protein is bad for your kidneys. In the meat y'all eating is something called myoglobin, right? That ruins the blood and ruins the kidneys. In the meat y'all eating is something called meat glue. So you pretty much you think you eat meat when it's really not, because the real meat is really bison and quail, but not a lot of people eating bison and quail. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you want to eat meat, you're gonna have to grow your own stuff, right? And do it yourself. I'm gonna be honest
Right.
with you, because a lot of these stores, when you get deeper into meat, it gets very nasty and gross and disgusting. Man, the blood that you see on the meat in stores is not even real blood. Like I told you, look up myoglobin. You're not eating real food. It's fake. And we saying this because we know our people are dying from the meats and the cheese and the gluten and the yeast. So all that wheat bread, we don't need wheat bread because that gives you gluten and yeast. Where you think all this yeast infection comes from? Urinary tract infections. As soon as you go to the doctor, what does the doctor give you? A damn antibiotic pill. That's the first thing oh, let me hook you up to this antibiotic IV. That's what these doctors are giving us. So the word anti means against, the word bio means life. Antibiotics are against your life, it's against your melanin. They give you all these penicillins and amoxicillins and hydroxycillins. All this stuff is on a 3.5 pH scale enough to burn a hole through your stomach. So why are they feeding us acid with acid? Alkaline means electric. These pills are not electrifying the cells. These pills are damaging and killing the cell. No one on earth has been cured from chemotherapy. I'm sorry to tell you. No one on earth. When you go ahead.
Yeah, somebody asked about apple cider vinegar. I know you like
Hold
Already,
on
already,
one
apple.
already answered that
Okay, good.
and one second,
Awesome.
real quick. While I'm out here,
one.
I'm just trying to remember all this.
Oh, you shopping? Let's put the scream on you.
So
Get
I'm
everything you
back out
need.
here at this. I'm back out here. Is this the? It says organic, right? There's something about you said. There's something about the serial number, right? That was on back
Right.
of it.
Start with a 9.
These don't start with a nine though. They say organic, but it starts with a four.
Now you know, because it's a label on it. Now you know that's not organic.
Right.
It's
It's
not
not
organic.
organic if it starts
Okay.
with a four.
Hmm.
All right.
You're gonna
Cool. Cool.
find
Cool.
9, or you're gonna find 6, 9. Sometimes you'll see 6, 9. Six means Mexico, but there's a lot of long numbers,
Yeah, I just wanted to make
and it's
sure because I remember
right.
I,
The
I remember
four is
that. So I'm
not
like, but this don't look right, man. It's in
Hey
the organic.
TKO, I know you're gonna need energy. So you say you like papaya, right?
Yeah, yeah. What do I need to grab while I'm up in here, real quick? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the interruption, y'all, but this is
No, you
good.
good. No, we need you
Yeah,
on this
we
right
need
now.
you.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Grab that papaya. See where you find papaya. Now, the most amazing thing is, even though the papaya might not say organic, it's going to have seeds inside. They do little tricks and games. Identify which papaya you're getting. I could let you know if I got.
And then shave, because if you accidentally cut yourself, you're putting the minerals and properties back in. Go ahead, TKO.
Putting it on her face, to get her acne. Good right here.
Excellent. No, it's perfectly fine.
Perfectly
Um,
fine.
You,
N-
I might try
Native,
to
can
go.
you explain how they would cut it?
Yeah. So if
Okay. Yeah,
I
so
think I'm cutting
TKO,
up.
it looks really good. I think he's fixing his headphones, but it looks really good. That is
All right,
perfect. And
I'm
it's a
good.
large, so she's gonna get a lot of gel from there.
So
Yes,
we can cut
indeed.
it.
Yes,
I
indeed.
know if you don't mind, we can cut it right now. Guess what, bro? A lot of people don't know how to cut
Oh,
this, so I won't even sweat it. I'm telling you right
yeah.
now.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until we
All right,
come
then let's
back. I just
wait.
came back home to drop off the fruits so we can go to the gym.
All right,
But
so
I'll be
Okay,
back.
I
yeah,
think I might have one in
All
the.
right.
I think of what I can do is I can cut it for y'all right now, but I'm letting my phone charge up, and I'll cut it up so quick. But the thing is, when it definitely comes to skin, we definitely want to go harder than aloe vera. There's way better stuff for skin than aloe vera, but aloe vera can be added to some other properties though. But aloe vera is cool, but it's and better. while they're doing this, I got two healing testimonies for y'all, cause it won't be no fun unless we bring some healing testimonies in. So we got two
Yes,
healing
indeed. Yes,
testimonies for
indeed.
y'all right after this.
All right, so I have my small one here. I was squeezing it and using it. I put it in the fridge, and what I do is uh, I put it in plastic so that it doesn't begin to turn red, which is it the avocado gel is not good anymore. So how I was taught by Native, because he's been doing it for a long time, is to cut the sides off. First, you want to take the spikes off. This is a small one, so the bigger one is going to be much easier. All right, you can see all the jelly on the inside, and then you're going to take the spikes off the other side. Okay, easier on a cutting board, but I want you guys to see. All right, so now you have it here, and what you're going to do is you're
Just
going
be
to
a
just cut
little
it through the
careful with the
middle.
knife. Just be a little careful because they might get you for the knife.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say 'cause, you don't want to,
all
get
right,
banana.
so then I cut it through the middle, cut the edges off where the spikes are, then you cut it through the middle, and then that's where you get all your goodness. And
And then
that's all this here.
that's when y'all take the spoon. You take a spoon and spoon it. Okay, you definitely want to spoon it. It'll come out a lot better.
Right.
Once you open it up like that, what you do is just take a spoon, a nice little metal spoon. It's going to just come up like ice cream. All right. So it'll be
This is
nice
a
and
lot of
quick.
good information, y'all. Like people don't just, that's not just something just to do, just to waste some. I mean, it's not a waste. It'll never be a waste, but still, like
Right.
like you want to reserve this type of stuff. Doing this until it's
Yeah.
needed to come out.
Yeah. So right now and remember it's small, so she's working with something
And
small. So
by the way, Native,
there's your.
what are the side effects to aloe vera for your body?
What do you mean, like bad side
You
effects,
mean the benefits?
Yeah, like the
benefits, or
benefits. The benefits.
now, see, I'm a survival dude. I like to go out in nature and do a bunch of stuff. So I use plants on a lot of different other levels. Um, Mine is used for mosquito bites. Mine is used for pink eye acid reflex, bee bites. When it comes to nature attacking your skin, so you won't be scratching. You know what I mean? Irritation, rashes,
Mm-hmm.
sunburn. Okay,
Rashes, sunburn. Yep.
you got sunburn because there's black people that get burnt too. They always want to act like they don't. Because I be out there cutting grass, I get all messed up too sometimes. All right, so it definitely is good for that stuff. It's definitely a survival plant, first of all. All right, then when it comes to your skin and hair, I believe that's second because it's not that perfect when it comes to your skin and hair. It's okay for
Right.
skin and hair, but it's not like that 100%. So I put it
I put the aloe vera on a level on some survival mode, and then hair and skin.
Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, TKO, when he comes back, see when he comes back. So we're gonna bring some healing testimonies and really see the benefits of what you're doing while you're when you eat like this, it does something to the psyche, it does something to the body because you can't mix spiritual without physical. They're both connected through the environment. So I definitely want to bring these two healing testimonies up so we can see it. TKO, could you let Santiago up? His name is Santiago in the panel.
Yeah. Okay,
I see you, Mimi.
Santiago.
All right, go ahead, Santiago.
What's going? Hold on, let
Hey
me put him in a
everyone,
bit.
how y'all doing?
What's up,
All right,
Well,
speak up
Santiago?
a
well.
little bit, brother.
All right. Before I met Years in Native, I was dealing with a rash on my chest and my back, under my arms. I've been dealing with that for 2 years. I had two prescriptions, two topical prescriptions, and one oral prescription. And the rash would look like it went away for like a week and then come right back. Also was dealing with nosebleeds. I was dealing with chronic sinusitis, dealing with a lack of low energy. I was falling asleep during the day while I was at work. I had random pus sores over my body, and also was dealing with restless leg syndrome. After I followed the solutions that Years and Native gave me, all of that is healed up. No more nosebleeds, uh, no more problems with my sinuses. They're actually working the way that they're supposed to work. I have a lot more energy. I naturally walk a lot faster. Um, I don't fall asleep during the day. I don't get tired during the day now. My skin doesn't itch anymore. And the last thing is that the rash is healing up finally.
All praises, all praises, all praises. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
coming up, brother.
appreciate
Your
that.
healing testimony
Appreciate
is
that.
very powerful. I'm glad that you decided
Thank
to
you.
join
Thank
this
you.
journey, and everybody's getting involved in it. Appreciate you so much. We got another healing testimony for y'all. Thank you so
Appreciate
much
you,
for coming through,
Santiago.
Santiago. We'll
Appreciate it,
see you soon, all
San
right? All right, we got Unraveler in the building. Unraveler, she should be in the queue as well. One more
Yes,
healing
indeed.
testimony for y'all.
Uh,
You see her in the queue or
Unraveler.
no? Oh, there she go.
Unraveler. I don't see him.
Can y'all hear me?
Loud and
Loud
clear.
and clear.
Okay, my bad. I'm in the
There you
car,
go.
y'all. So
There
that's
you
why
go.
I don't want to come up in the car. But so TKO, I had called and talked to you actually a couple of I think a couple of days before you guys
Hey,
did
Unraveler.
this.
Let me see.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so I've been knowing y'all for what about 5 or 6 months,
Okay,
and
okay, okay. Yeah, I can hear you
okay.
good.
Yeah,
It's real
I've
cool.
been knowing them for about 5 or 6 months. And when I first met them, I was smoking weed like every day. My mom was smoking a pack of cigarettes a day. She was having health problems. So everything that I've learned from them, I've implemented as far as changing everything: the water, the shower heads, the toothbrushes, the toothpaste, the milk. And my whole life has done a 360. I've been able to help my mom. I've actually, because I'm an energy healer, and so I do Reiki. I'm a certified Reiki master. So I do that in combination with the dietary changes and everything that I got from them, and then doing the energy work that I do. I was able to eliminate a parasite from my mom's body using the parasite cleanses, the astringent fruits. I actually just left my mom's house, dropping her off some juices. I changed my whole lifestyle. Like I juice like every 2 days. I do a parasite cleanse about once a week, but mostly for my mom because she won't stop eating meat. But I've stopped eating meat. I've stopped smoking. I can't say completely. Every once in a while, I might break down and eat a piece of meat. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep myself from binging. But overall, my life has done a complete 360 since then. I got energy through the roof because most of my diet is mostly fruit. And then, you know what I'm saying? I eat the vegetables here and there, but I know that the fruit is what energizes my body. I juice it for my mom every day, and we're both doing 100% better since I met them. So, like I said, I was the one who called you a couple of nights before that, trying to get you on with them because I knew that they could get you right, within a day or two. So I see that, I see that you're looking better already. So, I'm loving it. And hey,
Yes, in-
Candy World's
yes,
still here?
indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, in the
So
building.
Yes,
She
indeed.
can hear you.
Okay.
Appreciate you, sister.
Yeah.
Hi, love. I'm still
Well,
here.
thank
Unwrapper
thank you
is
for your
amazing.
testimony.
Such an awesome spirit, awesome goddess. Love you.
All right,
Love you guys
we'll
too.
see you soon. Hey, may your days be
Thank you,
long,
Queen.
okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Yes,
beautiful
indeed.
healing testimonies. Y'all love that? Healing
Yes,
testimony. That's what we
indeed.
want to
Yes,
see.
indeed.
We're gonna create some more. You might be the next healing testimony, but we gotta focus on self discipline when it comes to life changing things. When it comes to our meal plans, the way we think, the way we breathe. You gotta learn how to breathe properly. So y'all, it's called the neshama. Once you get deep into ancient languages, and this is just learning how to breathe properly. Some people use singing bowls. That's a form of energy and vibrations. Piano is a form of energy. I have something called a vocal box, right? Vocal box is dealing with singing. That's another energy. Organs in my body is dealing with organs on the string. That's dealing with music. Everything is based off of energy and vibrations. This is what we're trying to get y'all closer to. All right. Now, what's on your mind, Native?
You got people asking about the toothbrush and toothpaste. So we got
I got it right
comments that
now.
so because there's people asking in the comments and stuff like that. Definitely don't want to ignore no comments at all.
I got it right
Um,
in my
Yeah.
right in
So,
front of
so this to show you this to show you if stuff is sticking right. So let me tell you a little bit about the toothbrush. I mean not the toothbrush. I mean yeah, the toothbrush is bamboo if I'm not mistaken,
you
or
right.
wood, right? Okay. Then when it comes down to the toothpaste on the back of it, if it's dark blue, that means you getting there. If it's black, that means you ain't there. If it's green, if the
Right.
fine print is green, that's what you want. You know,
Bingo.
so I'm remembering it.
Hell
Right now I
yeah.
got Cystadine, so I'm halfway there. I got navy blue, but you
Yep.
want to get
Yep.
to the green. You
Y'all
have to break it down way
educating him
better
real
than
quick.
He
that.
got it. He just
He
learned that
got
yesterday.
it.
He quick on it. That's what's up. That's what's
That's
up.
what's
Just
up.
retaining the information. You seek the knowledge. If you really want it, you're gonna retain it.
Right.
After you,
Absolutely.
you
I'm
know,
impressed.
it's a beautiful blessing.